Hi there everyone, Switch Dr. Aspen here, coming to you from the Healing Room, my private studio in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a beautiful day here today and the weather is just absolutely perfect. It's not too hot, it's not too windy, it's really, really beautiful day. But late last night, on the eve of this beautiful day, I saw a post on Instagram that just threw me for a loop. It was a woman who was claiming that no one who is not Native American can actually smudge. They're just smoke cleansing. But the ritual of smudging is not ours. It's a closed culture, and by us assuming that we are appropriately smudging, we're, of course, culturally appropriating Native American culture. This woman is not Native American either. And as I read this and I just let everything settle in, I was confused, flabbergasted, and then frustrated. That turned into a little bit of anger, like, wow, this is really ignorant and you're putting this out there and this is getting so much attention. And thankfully I was not the only one to comment like, hey, smudging has been around with every culture forever, and that it's not an exclusively Native American thing, especially the use of sage. And oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Nobody's culturally appropriating. But this is a really good point. It's not ironic to me that I did a video last week for Witchcraft Wednesday about smudging, and then here I'm getting ready to prepare for my next video this week, and here's this issue popping up the day that I was going to film. So funny. Kismet, if you will. So obviously I'm not going to go into detail about how smudging has been around forever and there's so many herbs. If you're interested in that, you can go check it out on my blog, witchdraspen.com. What is smudging? It's really great detailed work, and I actually have a little chart of what herbs and resins and all kinds of stuff. So, but I actually want to talk about cultural appropriation. Not only was this woman who posted this stuff white and her username was Mormon witch shit, which I'm kind of confused. Wicca and paganism doesn't care what other religions you practice, for the most part. But Mormonism certainly does. So I'm not here to tell you what your personal expression of religion, which is your personal relationship with spirit, is supposed to look like, or how you're supposed to do it. But I don't think anybody else is either, especially considering what they label themselves as. I really want to talk about this cultural appropriation thing. Nothing in spirituality, witchcraft, paganism, or any religion is authentic or unique to one specific religion. And in fact, everything is stolen. If you want to talk about nothing being sacred, everything has been borrowed. It's not cultural appropriation when you're doing it respectfully and when you're trading information and two cultures are becoming blended. That is evolution. And I would be hard-pressed to find a single Native American person that's frustrated or upset that somebody is using sage as part of their own spiritual practice to cleanse a space and to call in good energy. Well, hello and behold, that's what the natives have used it for, to cleanse a space and call in good energy, and more specifically, call in their ancestors. Well, if you're talking about Native American religion, ancestors is a huge part of their spiritual practice, which is gorgeous. They believe and feel that they need to have their ancestors around them all the time, that they stand on the shoulders of their ancestors. Well, so many white people are remembering these things. They're attuned to these things. Their soul is calling them. And so what? We're supposed to not burn sage because it's stealing from somebody's culture? As I stated on the Instagram post, well, you better all turn in your tarot cards because those are stolen too. And you better turn in every crystal and every candle and everything else that you've ever used for witchcraft or any kind of prayer or mantra or anything. You better return it right back to its original owner. And you better respect it. And you better not ever use it again. Well, then we'd have nothing. We wouldn't have yoga. We wouldn't have acupuncture. We wouldn't have qigong. We wouldn't have Reiki. I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't have a life purpose if that was true because I'm white. I'm white. I'm also Roma Gypsy. So if we're going to have cultural appropriation be a thing, how about everybody stop using the word gypsy because it's not in your blood. But what about what's in your soul? I don't care about what's in your blood. I care about what's in your soul. As a witch, a shaman, and a healer, I care about what's in your soul. And if your soul is telling you, as a Mexican person, that Hinduism resonates with you, that sits with you in your soul in a way that makes you feel inspired and divine, awesome. Study. Embrace it, embody it, make it your own, and create your own rituals, and create your own practices, and create your own expression of the divine. And if somebody asks you about your religion, go ahead and share it. But don't enforce it, superimpose it onto me, and expect me to adhere to your rules. If you're white and ancient African traditions speak to you, study, learn. Embrace it, embody it, make it your own. There's nothing stopping you. The only thing that makes it cultural appropriation is when you decide to take pieces of a culture, making fun of it, doing it disrespectfully, and denying where it came from. Understanding that Native Americans used sage to clean a space and call in their ancestors, and this plant is wild and native to a land that I am also native to. I was born here. I feel the energy of this land that I walk on. Then why is that not my practice as well? It's classist, it's sad. As long as your intention is to do it with respect, then by all means, brothers and sisters, explore, experiment, find what resonates with you, learn, truly learn it, educate yourself. Do so fearlessly. Fearlessly educate yourself. Ask as many questions as you can. Get those answers you're looking for. Embody those truths and let them be a representation of your experience with spirit. Because that's what it's really about. And fuck anybody that tells you otherwise. Fuck anybody that tells you otherwise. I don't have time for it. I'm sure you don't either. I have other things I would rather deal with. Just remember that whatever you're studying, to do so respectfully. To do so respectfully. Be open to learning about anything and do so respectfully. It's all about intention. If your heart is pure, you're fine. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And remember that however you want to practice the craft and however you want to practice spirit, however you want to practice religion is your choice, and I support you fully even if nobody else does. Have a blessed day. Bye.